Hello everyone, my name is Justice, and welcome to the show that, at the time of writing the script, doesn't have a name yet. This is literally called Untitled Gaming News Project on my computer. This show is a culmination of news in the gaming industry accumulated at a certain time span. Think of it like Last Week Tonight, but less political. And instead of looking at the embodiment of Zazu from The Lion King for a number of minutes, you get to look at a rejected Miles Morales. Anyways, this is a pilot episode, so if this looks like a series or a show that you want to watch more often, then leave a like and a comment and tell us you want more. There's another pilot for a series coming out soon, so be on the lookout for that. We're trying to change things up here on GNN. So with that out of the way, let's get on with the show. Our first story is that G4's, the anime-inspired fighter game featuring characters from popular anime series like Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece, and for whatever reason, Yu-Gi-Oh!, is being delisted from online stores. It was announced by Bandai Namco on Twitter that the game that was inspired by every anime-loving kid playground argument, online services are ending. After its initial release back in 2019 and being met with mixed reviews, G4's will be delisted and a lot of online content will be shut down February 8th, 2022. That includes online ranked, buying DLC characters, online events and leaderboards, things like offline battles, casual matches, and use of DLC characters will still be available after the cutoff. If you really want to beat the ever-living crap out of Frieza with the power of a children's card games, you can. You just can't buy them billionaire after the cutoff date. Our next story is the Among Us update, the latest game that takes the trust you had for your friends and other people and shoves it out an airlock into the deep vastness of space, got a new update Tuesday, and it's huge. New roles now include a scientist, which lets people check who's alive at any given moment, an engineer who can travel through the vents, a guardian angel, which protects a person from getting killed, aka the role I'm most likely maining cause my friends like to bully me, and it also includes a shapeshifter, which allows the imposters to change into another character, and cosmetics that you can buy with in-game currency. Since we're talking about the game, I want to point out that the Xbox achievements are wild. Complete 500 total tasks, get 150 total kills, even with a grinding group. This seems like total hell, and almost a weekend of non-stop playing. That probably will kill the enjoyment out of the achievement hunters. Got good news for people who played the Avengers games on PS4 and PS5. The Spectacular Spider-Man joins the Avengers team in a unique event on November 30th. The web slinger joins the short list of characters that has been added to the game since its release. The first being Kate Bishop's Hawkeye, who's also getting her silver screen appearance in Disney Plus's series Hawkeye. The second was the King of Wakanda himself, Black Panther. Like I mentioned earlier, the event is only on Sony consoles, so if you're like me and have it on Xbox, then you're going to miss out on not only the event, but miss out on the newest costume for lazy cosplayers, the Bugle Boy. Not gonna lie, this costume is now on my list of favorite odd in-game costumes featuring Spider-Man, which includes the bombastic Bagman and the Spider-Man in his underwear costume in Spider-Man PS4. If you still want to play the game and you're an Xbox player, you're in luck because the game is a part of Xbox Game Pass and includes everything except the Spider-Man event. Speaking of Xbox, Xbox celebrated 20 years yesterday. The console had a lot of ups and downs and has been a staple of the gaming industry and a part of many gamers' lives. Everyone has their favorite Xbox game or memories with the consoles that will last a lifetime. Like the first time I got called the N-word by someone younger than I was. I never said they are all happy memories. Happy birthday, Xbox. Let's hope for many more, and hope you don't delete your Twitter account again. Now for our final segment, and probably the most personal to me. G4 TV is back on television, and hopefully on the same day this video comes out. Now, I don't have the time to go into every little detail about the channel, and the shows populated by the channel. There are a few retrospectives on YouTube for that, so just go pick one. This segment is to get people caught up to what G4 TV is, their return announcement, some of the things they've been up to, and why personally I'm excited. G4 was a gaming and pop culture channel during the pre-days of YouTube. That's right, before the thousands of people on YouTube for you to get your news related to video games and press coverage from things like E3 and Comic-Con, there was G4. The channel launched in 2002, and through the 12 years of the channel's lifespan, it hosted many of shows. Ninja Warriors, Cheat, Nerd Nation, Rap Suit, and more famously, X-Play and Attack of the Show. Like I said before, the channel had an impressive 12-year run before it was announced in late 2012 that G4 will be shutting down and being replaced by Esquire Network. By that point, G4 was less gamer-focused and more of a place to catch reruns of Cops, which in hindsight is a very 2000s show. Now, if you want to watch cops either abuse their power or arrest people, just go on Twitter and watch it there. I could spend the remainder of the time talking about all the hosts and what they did after their respective shows ended, but I do not have the time because there were a lot. But I will touch on a few. Long-running host of X-Play Morgan Webb went to work on independent game company called Bonfire Studios. Her co-host Adam Sessler became president of a consultancy firm called Theoryhead. From Attack of the Show, Kevin Pereira went from G4 to making a show very similar to Attack of the Show, but on Twitch called The Attack, and that somehow ended up on Disney XD for a hot minute. Olivia Munn, who was also a host of Attack of the Show, ended up in 2 Marvel movies, a cameo in Iron Man 2, and Psylocke in X-Men Age of Apocalypse, and most recently was dating comedian John Mulaney. It wasn't until July 24th, 2020, where they announced their return with a teaser video. I have never been more happier to hear the lifeless sound of Pong in my entire fucking life. G4 did a lot of things between then and now, like asking for people to nominate personalities with the hashtag G4NeedsTalent, hosting a holiday reunion on November 16th, 2020, where they announced WWE superstars Xavier Woods as a new host, and so many more things like X-Play and Attack of the Show returning more hosts like, in my opinion, the hardest working motherfucker on YouTube, Gerard Dragon Rider Khalil, aka The Completionist, both Kevin Pereira and Adam Sessler returning, former achievement hunter Fiona Nova, and so many more people that I'll just have on screen because they are all amazing and talented people, and I feel bad because I don't want this to go on for too long. Now for why I'm excited. Because I am a fan of G4 TV. When I stumbled across G4 as a lonely late elementary school to early middle schooler, I fell in love with the channel. It was because of this channel I started playing more games outside of my GameCube. That I knew that it was okay to play video games and be into the nerdy stuff when everyone around me was into stuff like sports. Hell, it was the main reason why I started this channel when I was 13, because I wanted to be a host on XPlay, get paid talking about and playing video games. When the last broadcast aired, it hurt. Lost a dream then. Now that I'm older, out of college for film production, and between jobs, I'm working hard to achieve that dream, but a different version of it, thanks to things like Twitch and YouTube. What I'm trying to say is, welcome back, G4. Thank you for everything you did, from the bottom of my heart. And if you need an editor or an intern to just dunk on, hit me up. I've seen what you guys do to your interns. That's how so. If you want to see more, like I said, give us a thumbs up and a sub. If this video does well, we might post more stuff like this. Leave a comment about anything that you would like to see on this show, because again, this is all in the works. And remember, keep gaming. Let's try this one more time. What's up, guys? Thank you guys.